that already. Oops, don't have enough of this in here though. Just made myself a little dabber here. Seems to be a common way of doing this, sometimes with J-cloths or lint-free rags. Buy them by the pound store. So you just kind of rub it all in, get it in the grain, get going to the groove of some Tom Petty there or whatever it is. Oh yeah, well that looks good. Love this red, it's cherry red. Makes me think of Angus Young, the SG, which I have, the exact guitar that Angus Young plays. And the reason he plays that guitar is, I now understand after getting one, is because he runs around like a maniac on the stage, and it's got to be the most comfortable lightweight guitar ever. Gibson SG standard is what I've got. It's cherry red, crazy. It's got the horns like this, as you probably know. Some of these whiter spots need to kind of maybe work on a little bit more. But I sure love this red. I'm really happy that I went with this kind of on the consensus with my daughter Sarah, who's a pretty fabulous singer and musician, off to Norway to music school and folk school soon. Maybe she'll become my European distributor. I'm going to put black up on these horns, I think, but just in case. See the binding there. Doing some good research on how to clean up bindings, so interesting how that works. See, when guys do nitro spray, they just spray right over the binding and then scrape it off. Sure love that. Oh, that might be a little bit heavy there. Whoops. Yeah, maybe not so much. Oh yeah, there we go. I see it now. So I'm just going to really kind of rub it in. I'm trying to really get it in to the evenly distribute it. Hopefully when it dries up a little bit better than last time, but I guess that's the multi-coat method. Get in these things here. I'm actually starting to like these little things more and more. I didn't like them when I first bought it, as you know. Now I'm kind of like digging it, so things happen, I guess, for a reason. Anyways, I think we're getting pretty close here. And I'm just using water-based stain, this salmon, whatever you call it, salmon. Love barbecued salmon, different kind of salmon. Probably doing this more than I need to, but just wanted to make sure I get everything in there. I kind of like this now the way that these have come off here with the extra red. Okay, wasn't really what I was thinking originally. Oh, I need a little bit more sanding in there. I can see that for sure. Bad, my bad. But so sandpaper's for. All right, that's good. I can see a little bit of white there. I'm not happy with. Some around the edges, probably from my sander, but it's all fixable. And I'm, like I said, going to put some black, I think, around the edge. So very minimal, I think. Still deciding on that, but see, not the greatest color there, but you know, you can see the black in there. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. I'm happy with my work so far on this kind of method. the whole DIY guitar here, bought on eBay. Okay, so that's good. So back here, where am I? Hey, how's it going? Here I am. Hey, hi. So there you go. That's my second red. So now I've done the black under bass, sanded down, did a red, sanded down, and now this is my second red. So it's starting to look pretty darn good. This will look amazing with clear coat stuff on it. I really pop it out. I'm just really hoping that that black comes through nicely. So anyways, it's starting to look like I want it to look, which makes me very happy. I think what I'll do is let this dry till tomorrow, and then I'll give it a higher, what do you guys, then I'll give it a higher, maybe sand it down with some 400 or something. I don't want any of the paint really coming off now. I wanted to even the paint out a little bit with the last sanding on top of the red. But now I'm kind of, depending on what it looks like when it's dry, I will take maybe a 400 to it, and then I will decide if I want to do this black around the edge or not. Haven't totally decided on that yet, but anyways, that's where I'm at. So 3 coats in, feeling good. Haven't got the beta light there, but I'll try and fix that before I get the next video going here. Some natural light from outside. So Jamie Glennon here, Island Guitar Shop. He's looking pretty good, and keep you going.